Don't blink. If you blink, welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because they're having a wonderful day on this 27 January 2025. They were reviewing the brand new Meet, the brand new anime. My last video of the day, I'm super tired, so I'm happy that we're ending this video. Although I'm extremely positive because we did good today. We worked hard, and I'm proud of myself. Here, Inks, you deserve it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so kind. You're so kind. They were reviewing episode 1, 2, and you know what? Because I like you personally. Because I like you, not your neighbors, not your sister, not your brother, not your parents. I like you. Okay, so I'm gonna add episode number 3 in there. Don't tell anybody else. Okay, so what is Magic Muscle? So it's a world of wizard. Okay, because they're gonna call it wizard. I don't know why I want to call it wizard. I think I'm gonna explain it in episode number 3, right? Where there's this one kid that doesn't have power, right? Kind of, I don't know, kind of like Asta? That makes sense? It does, right? And there's a grandpa, and he has this grandson, and his grandson cannot use power. So, because his grandpa knew that the world was cruel, he made his grandson, which is the main character, work out. So, we have this main character who is super strong, who is able to withstand a lot of things. He's the strongest person in the universe, possibly. Not necessarily like One Piece, One Punch Man, but close by, right? He's no Saitama, but he might be a Saitama Junior. Let's call him like that, right? So the whole episode is about him hiding the fact that he has no power, and then we discover that he has no power, and then they get him, and they're like, "Oh, yo!" And the reason that they give is actually quite nice. The reason that they give is, if you fuck around, if you have babies, they're not gonna have magic. That's a problem, right? That's the excuse that they give. And then the reason why we're going to the school, because again, the show is about a school. We'll get more into it into episode number 2, because that's what it is. It's for fame and money. And fame and money, if anything, is the root of all evil. So when the bad guy does ask that, you understand why. I think that's pretty much it for episode number 1, right? Oh, he likes cream puff. That's pretty much it. So number 2, we have the entrance to the school. So the school is what? The school is a school that will say, hey, if you get a lot of success with us, you'll be the chosen one. And because you're the chosen one, you'll get prize, fame, and glory. The police officer that found out that he was a human, not a human, but a non-power, a muggle. I use the word muggle. There's a clear reason for that, but you're gonna understand later. Yeah? There's a reason why I'm using the word muggle. And if you're smart, if you're actually really smart, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, who cares? I use the word that you don't understand. Who cares, right? So we have we're going to school, right? And you're meeting people, and everybody's like, "Oh, look at this guy! He doesn't have power," just like Black Clover, right? And then we have the exam. The exam was working pretty well. And what I like about the exam is the test. They make sense. There's a nice showcase of power. There's a nice showcase of hierarchy. How the people they're acting, oh, they're stronger. He's stronger. He's stronger. It's nice. And then you realize that actually in the first episode you realize that they're doing everything with magic. So they're pouring coffee. They're putting tea with magic. And then the main character's like, they're using magic for everything. And all of those tests that were there didn't think about how you didn't need power. And I think that's the end of the manga. He proved that everybody that you don't need to use power, right? And the episode ends because there's not a lot going on. It's so the thing with Muscle Mash is that it's more funny than anything else. It's just funny. It's funny. It's entertaining. Episode per episode. It doesn't feel so much as a narrative. It doesn't feel so much as a point A from point Z, and we have B, C, D, E, and B happens something, and C happens something, or D there's love interest, E there's a new villain. It's more so like that, right? So that's pretty much it. We meet a new girl, which is his first friend, his first love interest. He also has a new roommate, which we don't know how much they're gonna help, but we're introducing a cool group of people. We're introducing a legit cool group of people. Episode number 3, of course, where there's, I hate it. I'm disappointed with that show. I'm sorry, I'm disappointed. I'll say it out loud. I'll scream it. I'm disappointed with that show for a couple of reasons, but there's a couple of reasons that are really good. Which we're gonna get into actually right now. Let me finish the episode and give me a couple minutes, and I'm yours. So this third episode is actually quite possibly the best of the three. So of course, with magic, there's power, more powerful magic, more powerful user. It's not specified if okay, well, this guy used magic that is better, or you just say better controlling the magic. It's not really clear. It's not explained, right? But there's more powerful people, and those powerful people use power for wrong reasons. So they're bullies, right? So of course they use muscle. They use mash. I call him muscle because well, by the middle of the day I'm tired, so why not? My hair I give up. There's nothing to do with it. We're gonna leave it like that. My last video, who gives a shit? So they bully him, but he's so nice. And what is cool about the show, a good point about the show is he has been naive since the very beginning. He has been too helpful since the very beginning. So they use him, right? And then you realize that they use his roommate to break his book. Now, what does it do? Not much. What does it bring to the story? Not much. But see, what I actually really like about the second episode that I didn't mention was the director. The director is actually really cool. It's like he understands that Mash doesn't have the most magic power, but he finds ways. And he might not be the normal student, but he's a good kid. So, because he's a good kid, it matters. I think this is really important for number 3 also. So, he gets bullied, and then Mash takes care of him. And because he takes care of him, he's popular. Which is really cool because the bully, you see, it's a really simple narrative that works really well. So the really simple narrative is what? The real simple narrative is, okay, well, there's this bully, main character carries the bully, he's light. That's as simple as that, right? So he's invited to play a game called Duello. But I'm going to call it Quidditch for, I don't know. I feel like calling it Quidditch. Can I call it Quidditch? I'm going to call it Quidditch. And they're playing on broom and they're scoring points. Right? So I am a big fan of Harry Potter. Huge fan. So I understood what it was. I understood it was Quidditch. And I think out of the 3 episodes, I think that's the biggest problem with with MASH. I love the show. I think it's funny. I think it's original. I think it's well drawn. But it's not original. And I said it was original, but it's not original. It's original in the sense of it's the first Hogwarts of the anime. It's original in the sense of it's a form of Harry Potter in the anime. But again, it's a form of Harry Potter. So there's a lot of... He goes to a school, right? That school is like put a Hogwarts. You have a bit of a cuckoo director. Dumbledore is quote-unquote cuckoo, right? We have a sport on broom, kind of like Quidditch. We have a bully that's just so happy to have blonde hair and to be wearing a green robe. I don't know, just like a possibly a certain Malfoy, maybe. So the show's actually creativity. It likes originality. The fact that the main character doesn't have power, it's very reminiscent of Asta from Black Clover. So the show in itself is well put, it's well directed, and I think that I think it's very accessible. I think a lot of people that are not used to mangas are gonna like it, and for them it's probably good. But I know so many scenes from both sources. I'm like, oh, I saw that, and I can't enjoy the show without saying, oh, this is from Harry Potter or this is from Black Clover. So I do find it a little bit boring. So yeah, not a big show. We'll continue to give it a try. So far, it's not my favorite, but it's not bad. So if anything, that's okay. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.